Okay, it's 8 o'clock, so you know what that means. It's time to start this puppy up,
Just
all
right,
right?
just yeah.
Yeah.
You gentlemen ready to go?
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy, time to make some fucking history, gentlemen. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah. All right, boys. So, I'm going to kind of explain what we're going to do here tonight, all right? Behind me is all these fine gentlemen here to teach you a little bit of something that they are wanting you to learn from their line, all right? This is going to help us grow together as a team, all right? Teamwork makes the dream work. Remember that, boyos. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call, the regiment up there, all right? So, for example, Mr. Crafter was teaching something. Ferdy, he would describe it, and then you guys would go out and you would demonstrate it with him, all right? Pretty much like that, Describe, demonstrate, and then we're going to execute together, gentlemen. And then we're going to try to form up in these lines as best as possible. Get ready for the next lesson, all right? Going to be a bunch of lessons here tonight, about 10 to 15 minutes long. So, boy, howdy, please treat everybody in here with respect. Be sure to listen to the other officers and NCOs. They're here to help out, and let's get this fucking rolling. What do you say, boys? Yeah! Hell yeah, boys, hell. All right. So, what we're going to do first here, gentlemen, all right, is I'm going to be calling upon my gentleman, all right, the 7th Louisiana over here in the front left. We are going to be teaching you gentlemen some intervals today, all right? Does anybody have any questions on intervals? Anybody know what intervals are?
Math.
Close, yes. So, what we're going to be doing, gents, is this is kind of a good trick to use whenever you have, good solid line there, You split your line up into two, doing different firing orders, or stuff like that. So, I'll get ready to demonstrate here for you. Oh, wait. So if I could avert your attention over here to the north. Oh, wait, officers, if you don't mind, I'm going to draw a line over here on the left for y'all. If y'all can dress on down here on this line and look towards the west. All right. 7th LA, go ahead and get on my line. Let's go.
Right face, boys, on the line.
Once you're on the line, dress down to the right, gentlemen. All right. So as you can see, we're starting to get one big old battle line. Everybody can hear me back there still, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, just making sure, boys, just making sure.
Hi, sir.
So as you can see, we got one solid battle line here, and we are ready to kill. Gentlemen, at the ready. We are ready to kill, as you can see. All right, what we are going to be doing is we are going to divide this line up into two. Doing this is going to make our, we're going to have two separate forces doing two separate firing orders. All right. This is a good way to kind of like give your volley line some cover and fire, and just keep that fire rate up as much as you possibly can. As soon as Mr. McTavish gets his full kit here, we'll be rolling on, gentlemen.
Sorry, my stuff crashed.
All good, filler. All good. All right. Citizen. Oh, McFluby. U-27 feller. I see you there. Oh, my goodness. He's one of us now. TK, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Yep, if you want to head back there, Mr. McFluby, to the 27th.
Hey, McFluby,
there you go.
over here to my voice, over here to my voice.
Dress it, Willis, dress it.
Citizen, Ryan,
here,
Old
no,
Bones,
no, no,
McTavish,
no,
and
no,
Chancho, go ahead and go over here to the line on your left for me.
He was just excited.
Left face, boys.
Yep, go
Just
to the
down to the left
side
on that
of
line.
this. Yep, there you go. Yep, far left side.
All right.
Right there.
Keep going,
Get it
damn
right
it.
in between you, take. There you go.
So as you can see, gentlemen, I have my line split up in two now. I have line one, which is going to be on my right side over here. These gentlemen are going to be doing one firing order, and then I'm going to have line two on my left over there to the west. All right? They're going to be doing a different firing order. You could split up your line like this. You could have two fronts fighting at the same time. Have two guys as, like, being sergeants, just repeating orders in game. Pretty much just keeping those lines going while you just, evaluate and make sure they're doing their jobs. Line one, at the ready. Line one, take aim directly to your north. Tell me when you were stable.
Stable.
Fire! Reload. Check when reloaded. All right, now the trick is to keep up the fastest rate of fire here. Wait until they are ramming their rods. When they are ramming their rods, they are going to yell ramming.
Ramming.
They are ramming now. Line two, take aim directly to your north.
Check.
Tell me when you are stable.
Check.
Stable.
Check.
Fire! Reload. Check when reloaded. Let me know when ramming. Line one, at the ready.
Ramming.
Ramming.
Line 1, take
Ramming.
aim to the right oblique. Tell me when you were stable.
Stable.
Reload. Check when
Jack.
reloaded.
I want to ram you. Ramming.
So they're
Line
just
2,
splitting
take
the
aim to your
fire
left
in
oblique.
half.
Tell me when you're
That's
stable.
all they're doing.
Stable.
Fire.
Ramming.
All right. Line 1, commence independent fire once you got your load.
Check.
This is really effective to keep up the fire rate as much as possible. All right. This is an absolute beast.
Check.
Ooh-wee.
Check.
We have one video on the YouTube that's got 10K views, and it was when we were using these intervals, holding 2 fronts on outskirts on the Union spawn, gentlemen. You may have remembered that from a month or so ago. Boy, howdy, it was a great time. Ooh-wee. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and load and hold. All right. So, what we're going to do now, is I'll call you gents up here, and you can give it a go yourself. Some fillet, go ahead and get back on this line to your south and dress down to the right on me.
I have a question, Kramer.
Absolutely, brother man. Go for it. Fire away.
All right. Do you have one solid person calling out all the shots, or do you have independent company leaders calling the
Single
shots
file,
and
boy,
watching
single
the
file.
other?
So I will. That is a great question,
Come on,
Zeb.
if you get
So
bunched
it's
up,
kind of a
fall to an
situational
end.
thing. If we're doing like we're doing right there, I'll just usually call them out. Have one independent person calling out both firing orders for the line back and forth. But say we're spread out a little bit, and I got one group on the rocks and I got
Come on,
one
dress
group
this
over
stuff
there to
better.
the east on the trees or something.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of
Yeah.
hand the reins over to another gentleman, and they'll take over the firing orders for those lines.
All right. So it's just proximity based. Got it.
Indeed, brother man, indeed. Oh, wait. All right. You gentlemen ready to give it a go here? Oh, wait. Doesn't sound like we're too excited. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy, 33rd. Would you gentlemen like to come up here and get a go?
you.
Yeah. Virginia.
All right. Crafter, get your boys, brother man. Go ahead and get them some intervals. Let's see it.
Alrighty, 33rd up here. Let's go ahead and get.
Battle line left. Battle line left. Rest the line. To my left. Good job, boys.
No way. All right.
Alright, so we're just practicing this, correct, Kramer? Just double checking.
Yep. Go ahead, brother
Alrighty.
man. Go for it. You're going to start it up, and then I'm going to move everybody off to the sides, and we're going to try to regroup here.
Copy. We're doing the intervals thingy, correct?
Yep. Yep.
All right,
that's
copy.
exactly
Just
what you're
double
doing. Boy,
checking, just
howdy.
double checking.
Canada, if
Alright.
you don't mind, brother man, you can move your boys over to the right here.
At the ready.
At the ready.
Alright.
Oh, wait. If you want to bring your boys over to the right over here, and you can do some intervals yourself, brother man, bring them on over.
Shoulder arms, right face toward red face. Quick time, forward march.
Alright, aim.
Down.
5
files left, march.
False
Oh, wait, Mr. Viking, if you would like, go ahead and take 14th off to the
5
left
files
over
right,
here.
march. Files right.
Reload.
Clear to halt.
14th, left face.
Left column, left face.
Alright,
take aim.
Game!
Got your line over there to the left, Viking.
Fire.
March.
Reload. Second ready.
Yep, just taking right on the left side of 33rd, brother
Calling
man.
ramming. Check.
Aim.
Oh, wait.
out
All
ramming.
right. 5th Alabama, if you guys would like, you can just go ahead and turn around. Go ahead and about face, gentlemen.
Reload.
Line.
Fell face.
Oh, wait.
Firing by files from the right. 3-second interval. Commence fire.
Right rank, dress it up to me.
Hey, the ready, boys?
Ramming.
Ready.
Right
Oh.
rank. Dress left over here.
We're moving left, boys. Look left.
My favorite
Tactic
is
Check.
if there's a lot
Oh, wait.
of cover.
Ready.
Right rank, independent fire.
First LAB, if you gents want,
Fire.
go ahead and
Right,
get down
go
over to the
ahead.
right side of
Yeah,
20
fire.
Georgia. All right, you guys
the
can
trees
get
at
up
the
a line
front.
over
3
there.
seconds, boys.
You guys can do that as well, all right?
Face 3 seconds between your shot, gentlemen.
Yep, go ahead.
Right face.
Oh,
All
finish.
right,
Face.
sure.
Take aim. Left oblique.
At the ready.
Ready?
Left oblique. And fire.
At the ready.
Just right, just right.
Reload.
Second round.
Hey.
That's it right, fifth.
E.
Steady.
Game. Steady.
Steady.
Oh, I'm ramming my rod.
I'll show you a ramrod.
Take it. Reload.
Reload.
Second round.
Fire!
Come on over, boys. Jack. Guns of Virginia. On TK.
Jack.
Jack. At the hole.
No, not him, the next
Go
guy.
right, right.
Left,
Not
right,
him,
keep
the
fire.
next guy. There.
Take aim.
Right, right, game.
Where are we at on the drill?
You're right over
Fire!
there, brother man.
Load.
Load.
Oh.
You gentlemen.
Left rank. Independent fire.
Left, right. Face your shots, boys.
Jack.
We're ready when you... Take aim,
North.
north.
Right rank.
Right, rank the game.
Fire. Load.
Load.
Then we'll do a couple.
Yeah.
Are we calling with 27th or just the between us?
Ramming. You gentlemen will like. Come on over here to the left, gentlemen. 7th left face.
Hey. Cram.
Left face.
You two
Come
stay
on,
with
gentlemen.
me.
Don't flip with me.
Yep, I'm in the
Okay.
caca.
I
Click
just
on Kramer or something.
Fire by line. Take
Take
aim.
Pick.
Jack.
Check. Mr. Choncho, or Mr. Citizen, if you would like to do some intervals facing the south, go for it, brother man. Just go ahead and divide up the line as you please.
All right. Steady.
Oh, we Viking, how we
gentlemen.
liking it so far? How we doing, boys?
Pasta, Rishi.
Reload.
Do you want to just fall in with my guys?
Alright, take it. Get ahead.
On the chain.
Jack, wanna join?
Left
Right,
rank.
right.
At the ready. Take aim.
Ready, take aim.
Here.
Reload.
Campbell.
Check and ready.
Angel.
Fire. Load.
Check.
Load.
Take over the line. I don't want to take over your boys.
Okay, well you can just fall in them.
Alright, 7 Tennessee.
Right.
Take aim.
TK.
Take aim. Steady.
How you doing, Campbell?
Steady.
Good.
Ramming.
Fire.
I'm alright.
B.
Jack.
Fire! Take that.
Guys, line 2 here. At the ready. Rishi at the ready. Catfish at the ready. Take aim to the south. Let me know when you're stable.
Table.
Fire. Alright, reload, check up Mr. Rammon.
Company D, take
Jack.
aim.
That was a sexy
Line 1, load and hold.
Steady.
Fire.
Loading hold.
Hold on. Shut your screen. I'm trying to write stuff
Look at
down.
the Board of Brothers and GOA hangout.
Alright.
Yep,
Appreciate it.
it's in
We're
there.
on intervals right
Alright,
now.
take aim.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Steady. Steady. Fire.
Fire.
Well,
Load.
we're
Load.
ready for you to ram the rod. Ready?
Left rank. Take
Take
aim.
aim. Take aim.
Yeah, what's up?
Load. You even
Check.
said it's already-
Take aim.
Fire, man.
How's it going over here? How's it going?
Steady.
They're doing it.
Good,
Fire.
Hell yeah.
Also,
How we doing over here, boys? Good, and you? Are you falling in or no?
Jack.
Reload.
Yeah, if you want me in a line, I could jump in a line.
Join the general.
Join A, we're the good guy.
Yeah, join company A. So yeah, company B, take aim.
B, take aim.
Fire.
20 seconds.
With ramming.
Are you coming over here to
For
kiss me?
some reason, all of them have bandits on and all of us have don't.
We're ramming.
Check. Yep.
Steady.
Steady.
One more minute, gentlemen.
Time to join AB, I think.
Steady.
Recover arms.
Look how much fun you
Fire.
Okay, take aim.
Ready.
Steady. Steady.
Reload.
Fire.
6 1.
Volleys. Good. Work on them volleys.
Cover arms. Line 2. Cover arms. Brandon,
Got this.
That's
Yep,
his left.
33rd, you got your line, boys, right on there.
Right line.
The fake boys.
I showed the shift scooter.
Time march.
Bam.
All right, 27th.
Oh, prepare to
1
halt.
PK.
Left rank,
Hold
left
line.
base.
You brought a pain.
Right down to TK.
Y'all are good. Just order arms, boys.
Double guns.
Right.
27.
Good shit, gentlemen, good shit.
On the line,
Ooh,
gentlemen, on the
Canada,
line,
if
on
you
the
want,
line,
you can bring
seven.
your boys back over here on this line I'm drawing down now.
This is my line. This is my line. Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
it's
Fuck
a
you.
girl.
Jordan, quick time for march.
Pressed out.
Foul, Jordan. Foul. Looking good. Go ahead and
Here,
get
come
into
on over by
F6.
the
5
7
fouls, right?
fella, Jordan.
Five fouls, right?
Oh,
Stubble, watch out, brother, man.
Halt.
Halt.
Left,
March.
Yep.
Take a step back.
I got your line over here, gentlemen.
Try to halt. Halt.
Who is that over there?
back a little bit.
If you're jumbled up, ball tune in.
There you go.
Here you go.
Who's jumbled?
Ooh-wee.
Jumbled
Good
up.
boys. Looking
Harrison
good.
messed up the
Looking
line,
good.
not me.
I angled it.
Hey, 27th, I got you gentlemen in line right here if you want to move on up.
Warm up on
Yep, right there's your
Yeah,
line,
now
boys.
press
Back line, boys, on the
F4
back
and
line,
just look
back
at the
line.
height difference, man.
line.
Pretty
Rear
easy.
line 27.
On the rear line.
All right, boy, howdy.
I'm taller than you now.
A little space.
No,
we
you're
don't need
not.
to
Ooh,
scream it
if
down
you
there,
fifth
man.
Not on
Alabama
my
boys,
screen.
want to move up a
33rd,
little
you
bit,
gentlemen
so
look
we can be
good.
over
Harrison,
here.
you are a
Christ.
manlet.
Exactly, thank you. You are short.
33rd
Georgia,
Virginia, you gentlemen look good.
Ooh-wee, officers coming over here, boys.
Look good, boys. You look good.
That's right.
I will walk into
This
it if I
ain't
want
right.
to. Dress it up. Dress right.
Dress
it right, boys.
Y'all look good.
Blood soul.
Why do I feel like Abraham Lincoln at the
All
Staples?
right, boys, all right. All right, gentlemen, so how do we feel on the intervals there?
Felt alright.
Welcome.
Pretty good, yeah, not too bad, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Damn good.
Hell yeah,
good.
gentlemen, hell yeah. Boy, howdy. All right, awesome, awesome. Well, let's get it, boys. Let's get another thing, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let me take a gander here, gentlemen. All right. All right, boys. Up next, it looks like we got First Louisiana. Boy, howdy. First Louisiana is going to be up here next. All right, so I'd like to call forth Mr. Dornan. He's going to tell you about skirmish advance and skirmish retreat. All right, Dornan, you got the floor, brother, man.
Thank you, Kramer.
Yeah, absolutely, filler.
Alrighty, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, gentlemen. So I'm pretty sure you've seen First LB out there once upon a time doing skirmishes with skirmish advance, skirmish retreat, doing skirmish tactics and all that. What I would like to actually, teach you guys today is about skirmish advance and skirmish retreat. It is actually very effective in terms of applying pressure onto the enemy in one of their positions, while also if you're getting overbeared by them, you can skirmish retreat, covering your rear as you are, of course, moving back to a more favorable position. Can I please have First LAB up with me over in front of the entire formation?
We officers, come over here to the left, gentlemen.
At the quick time by files, right? March.
Come on over, boys. Come on over. Oh, wait.
Fall in on his left, gentlemen.
Yeah,
His
the
left,
left is
on his
good.
left.
Nope,
on his left, on his
my
left.
right's fine. Right's fine. Yeah, I was thinking. Alrighty, first LAB. Give me a skirmish line on my right.
Skirmish out, boys.
Go skirmish out.
So ultimately, of
Go.
course, the very basic premise is, of course, you go into a skirmish line first. I'm sure we all understand that.
Boys, let's back up a little bit here.
Who are these guys?
By the way, gentlemen. Sorry, apologies. So now the order will be skirmish advance. When they skirmish advance, they will go straight towards the tree in front and stay close to around, I would say, right on the edge of the woods. First LAB, skirmish advance towards the edge of the woods.
Advance, constant crackle, gentlemen.
So the premise of skirmish advance is that they will be firing first, running up about 10 steps, 10 to 15, doesn't really matter as long as you move up a bit further from your previous position. And you will need to then reload. So it's really good to keep an eye out to keep a constant crackle when you're doing this. If you don't, and you hear silence, that kind of gives the enemy an opportunity. So like I said, they are skirmish advancing towards a forward position in case it's bearing down on the enemy, or it's trying to take a more favorable position where they may have saw like maybe a few Yanks. While they're about to head up to there, do anyone have any questions so far?
I have one question.
What's up?
How come you decide to advance before reloading when, like, if you reload first then advance, you know, you're not a cleaner target when you're, you know, reloading is what I'm saying, if you understand what I mean.
No, I understand what you mean. So, fire.
Like fire, reload, then advance, maybe?
Fire, reload, and then advance? No, I get what you mean. But it's more along the lines of advancing onto a position, as well as if you're moving together, as you continue to move forward, you can get up to that position, reload, while you still have some of your brothers to your right or left continuing to open fire.
Okay.
So that it can continue to keep going. It's kind of like intervals in a way. Keeping up a constant crack of fire so that you can keep pressure. Now we're going to be going into skirmish retreat. So skirmish retreat is basically skirmish advance, but going the opposite direction, but you're still shooting the same direction that you just ran to.
Skirmish retreat. Constant crackle, boys.
So now they're going to continue to now lay down fire with constant crackle. And then they're going to move about 10 steps back, 5 steps, doesn't matter as long as they continue to move back so that they aren't going to get overbeared by Yanks. It also, with doing this, it keeps you less likely to be hit as a giant walking target. Any more questions?
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Left of the line.
Thank you.
More of a statement, but thank you.
Such a magnificent mustache.
Once again, that's a statement.
Hell yeah, dude.
Is that such a magnificent mustache?
See that? There you go. No, that's a question for him.
How do you keep yourself looking so good?
There we go.
What is he, Mel Brooks?
Getting my good old kill 40 Yankees in the morning, kill about 100 in the afternoon, and then go for another in the evening, about 50. Good for the skin.
Let the testosterone flow.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Is that all there, Mr.
Do you know how to
Doorman?
boogie, sir?
Sir, it is.
All right, okay. Well, let's get these gentlemen divided up and give it a try. What do you say? All right, boys. All right, awesome, awesome. All right, yep. If if you want to keep First Louisiana right there, all right. I'm gonna move 7 Filet over here to the left. 7 Filet, go ahead and get over here on this line right here.
On new line.
Oh, 14. Yep, Citizen, go ahead and take it, brother man. All right, 27 VA, go ahead and come over here to the left of the 7 Filet.
27.
Virginia. Yep.
Just line.
If we just try to kind of keep some room so they can get some spacing out there.
That's Alabama, left base.
All right, 33rd, go ahead and get on the right side of First Louisiana.
Quick time on Crafter. Quick time on Crafter.
Copy, heard.
Skirmish advance to the
and then
previous
14th,
position.
And then 20th, you guys can go over there and
Commence skirmish advance from this position. Constant crackle.
South Carolina, if you boys want.
Offset your shots.
Double quick. Double quick.
At the double quick.
Double quick. Double quick. Come on.
Line dress, fifth.
Going Tennessee guy on me, boys. Double quick.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you can scoot a little left.
Homeboy showed you what to do, gentlemen. Everybody knows what's going on.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, looking good, boys. Thank you all for coming out. Blood soul.
Pop along the soul.
By the left flank in the line.
Left flank in the line.
March. Heard all.
Hold.
All.
Hey, Gomez, where's your rifle?
Okay, so for this skirmish
Better
formation,
join us.
what we need to do is have a couple of what we call checkerboard formation.
All right,
You need to have a
let's
little
do
bit of
it,
space
boys.
between each other, so just the front
Skirmish
rank,
line, skirmish line.
dress right to me.
Yep. Normal skirmish line, but keep like a 2-man spacing so you're not being clumped up target for artillery.
Yep, that is understandable, brother man. I do agree. Hell yeah, go for it, brother man. Boy, howdy.
All right,
Let us know
I'm
what
gonna
the
go-
feedback is up and down the line. I'll be running up and down with you, brother.
Roger that. I'm gonna go
All right.
run and find the first officer.
All right, sounds good, filler. Sounds good.
Gotcha.
Just as soon as you get your reload, shoot again.
When
so
you
shoot
fire-
in advance.
So watch this. Hold. He has to hold.
Check.
Just sort of back here. Sort of back here. Just wait. We are independent fire and then bound.
Copy, I got you.
Roger that.
One more shot. Once they
Not making this
start
super complicated.
reloading, then you guys who are in the front rank fire, move in front of them, take a knee, start reloading. So rear rank,
Major Canada.
take aim.
We don't skirmish very often. This is hilarious. Let's go.
Fire! Advance, and then load at the knee. Now, what was the front rank?
Sir,
Once
I
they're
just
all
want- I
down
forgot to
and
mention, I
loading,
should have mentioned
you guys
this
take
earlier,
aim.
but
Take
of course, like a normal skirmish line, you would want to keep
Fire! Advance. All right, just keep that going
2-man
up
spacing
at
so
your
they're
own
not
pace.
artillery
Your own pace.
fodder.
Going
Oh
forward.
yeah, I know. Yeah, guys, we gotta spread out even further. I know you guys think you're spread out, but we gotta spread out at least.
Guys, let's line up with
Like, so if you guys are fucking, yeah, you can't touch each other with your rifles wide. Like, you guys
Sorry
can't-
about that, Major. I meant to mention that
trust
earlier.
us.
Springfield,
This is
dress it on
me,
right.
do
Just
not-
Shoot the targets.
Laughing because this is good learning for us.
At your own pace now, boys. Kind of independent fire, but after you shoot, you move. You bound forward.
Just wanted to let you know.
Start loading. Then as people get loads, fire, bound forward.
Oh yeah. Think it's gonna be something that we could use in the future?
Maybe.
Boy, howdy. Keep it up, Billy. You're doing great.
Retreat.
Here.
Remember to count to 3
Skirmish
between
retreat. Or I mean, retreat, fall back one, where you do the same thing but you fall back.
Fall back?
Yeah, you just do the same thing but move backwards.
Got you.
Draw your line up here.
Yeah, we just did it the other day. What are you talking about? Maybe you weren't there, but we did it. Yeah. It was an absolute disaster. It was a cannon feeding frenzy.
Not loading behind me. Reloading then back.
Check when ready.
When you're checked, go ahead and whenever you're checked, left face.
I try to
Bones,
show
what? Line it up a little better. You're a little far down.
The nerves
Bones.
almost got the
I'm
better
from
of
born
me.
and raised in Alabama, so when I see Alabama regiments, I'm like, I go crazy.
I gotta show that love and everything. Just playing. That's really all that matters.
Are you from Alabama?
No, I'm from Oregon.
You're not.
Wow, that's
Alright,
not
sir,
something I
listen,
expect.
have you gentlemen go ahead and about face for
Left.
me.
My
Right.
state, Oregon, exactly.
Left.
We're fighting Indians.
Go ahead and
Well,
about
I
face,
can't.
gents.
I can't
Alright,
say
go
anything.
ahead.
Like, we got
Right.
people
Right.
that are
Right.
Canadian.
You're gonna get on the front dots to my
And,
right.
Yeah, same. We got
Australians
a
and
moose running around.
French.
You're gonna go ahead and about
yeah.
face, look back to the north.
It's interesting to see.
Hold.
Hold.
Go
Dress
ahead.
it up, boys.
Hold.
Dress it up.
No, but it's cool to hear you guys like are from Oregon and all over the place. I didn't expect an Oregon guy to be on
Right.
Wait,
What?
alright. There you go for
What
the
was
first.
that?
You
Carson?
never know who you meet.
Oh, I said thank you for showing
Come on,
that
dress
to
it
us.
up with us
Oh,
now.
thank you.
Order.
The nerves almost got the better to me.
Alright,
So.
gentlemen.
Wait,
I did
hold
fantastic.
up. What happened? Where's the line supposed to be?
Dress it
Left.
up.
You got it, boy. Howdy. Just
Back
go
up,
ahead and
take a
dress
step
down
back.
right here. You got it,
Alright.
boys. You got it. Straighten up, seven
All
fellas.
right,
Straighten
dress
it
it
up.
properly, please,
There you go.
boys.
You got it.
to shoulder.
Yeah, I'm straight.
You boys can go ahead and dress
back.
down
Yeah,
to the
I'm
right,
straight.
alright? Go ahead and
Full
dress
by
down
full.
to the right, seven fella.
Hey, then straight.
Right, oblique march.
Right,
There you go, gentlemen.
Quick time.
Out on me now.
Yes.
Oh,
Right face.
hold.
Left face.
F6.
Order arms.
Order arm.
Dress it up, fit.
Howdy.
Dress it up, scooch up.
Shot his balls off.
Order arms when dressed.
Happy, can you back up a little bit?
Time, boys. Order time.
Order arms.
Order arms.
South Carolina gents would like to come on a little bit over here to the left, boy howdy. I know, boy howdy. I know I'm a pain in the butt. All right,
Well,
boys, go
when
ahead.
we join lines, we die first.
I know, that's okay. We're gonna keep you safe. That's why we
What?
put you in the back, brother man. We're gonna keep you safe. We got a bunch of body blockers. Oh wait. I'm kidding. All right, you boys can all hear me, right? Everybody's all good?
Yes,
Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah. Can I get a fucking round of applause for 1st Louisiana and that fucking line right there? We just had a 100-man skirmish line in a fucking drill camp, gentlemen. That shit's fucking wild. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Yeah! All right, boy. All right, gentlemen. Okay. All right. So, gentlemen, right there you got your, you had your forward and, like retreat kind of movements for skirmishing. Now we got 7 Tennessee up here with open field skirmishing. All right. Boy, howdy. Mr. Carson, if you'd like to step on up here, brother man. Oh, wait.
All right, boys. How y'all doing?
All right. Go ahead and take the floor, brother man.
All right, 7 Tennessee. Form up here, boys.
Oh, would you like to explain to the gentlemen what we're going to be doing here, Mr. Carson?
Yes, sir. So we're going to be doing some open field skirmishing. It's going to be very similar to what you just saw there, kind of a skirmishing, but just, out in the open, not really advancing nor retreating. Just, kind of staying put, keeping fire on the enemy. So, officers, y'all mind scooting over there if y'all don't mind.
Absolutely, brother man. Come on over, boys.
I'll show y'all. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir.
7 Tennessee, skirmish formation on my right.
Go,
Mr.
boys,
Canada,
get there,
Mr.
get
Viking,
there. Mr. Stover, come on over, boys.
We get there in like a checkerboard formation, space it out. Alrighty, what you want to do is we're going to do some rising fires pretty much. You want to stay down and you want to take aim before you rise. That way it gives you about a second, shorter. You're standing up, your weapon is steady. 7 Tennessee, take aim.
Take aim.
Rise. Steady, steady, fire. Crouch and reload, boys, crouch and reload. Yankee boys have a hard time hitting us in this position, so it works.
Hell yeah, man.
Checks when ready, boys, checks when ready. Pretty simple. I mean, this is pretty much all you're doing. Just doing some rise of fires. Just
Check.
All right. Okay. Hell yeah, man.
Tennessee, take aim.
Take aim.
Rise. Steady, steady, fire.
All right. Hell yeah.
And that's it. That's
All right,
it
brother
is.
man. Well, let's get these gentlemen split up and get this rolling, yeah? Boy, howdy.
Sir.
All right, 31st, if you gentlemen like, go ahead and you boys can get up here on the right side of these gents. 31st, that's you gents. Boy, howdy. I don't know. Crafter, you live over there? Oh, there he is. Okay, you're quiet. All right, 758, you gentlemen come over here and get on the left side of these gents. Citizen, you go ahead and take it.
All right, left side, boys. Skirmish formation on
the
the
right. 1st Louisiana, you're going to get
Tennessee, take aim.
Take aim.
On the line, 2-man spacing. Take crouch. Boys, skirmish man formation. Crouching, boys, crouching.
Reload, boys.
All right.
Reload.
If you want, brother man, go ahead and get on the right side of 7 South Carolina.
Crouch, get. All right, boys. 7th lane.
Wait, Roberts, go ahead and get on the left side of 7th lane.
Make sure you're on the person down.
Yep, 5th Alabama, you boys can go to the left side.
Crouch for your
Dress, Pit. Keep it dress. Make sure your front's on their ass.
That's too much, boys.
Alright, 33rd, take aim.
Take aim.
Rise.
7 Tennessee, take aim.
Take aim.
Rise. Steady.
Fire!
Crouch reload, boys.
Y'all looking real pretty.
Check on reloads, boys.
I'd like to do it in good faith. We'll do both.
Ramming.
I don't need to check on you guys.
Ramming.
Waiting on Caselli.
Check.
Check.
33rd, take aim.
Take it.
7 Tennessee, take aim.
Take aim.
Rise.
Check.
Fire.
Check.
Alright, 7, take aim directly north.
Spread out.
Skirmish.
Alright.
Straight line skirmish.
Checker skirmish.
Neil reload.
Oh, I missed.
Get this front rank.
That was-
Fuck it. It's kind of it's fine. We don't need to do it in a front rank and rear rank. I know. We're definitely.
It's. Take aim. Rise.
Until he's stuck in animation, at least he is for me.
Wait, we're on independent now?
7 Tennessee, take aim.
Rise.
Call it. Crack fire. I like it. Crack.
Remember, keep in mind the point of the skirmish formation is for us to be far enough.
Hey, you guys ready?
Yeah.
And number 7 just kind of.
7's the fucking in this game.
Alright, 7th LA, hold, load and hold.
The long grass. You shouldn't be hurt. Grass and
Good.
blood.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Rise
Hey.
up.
Rise
And fire.
Crouch reload.
Checks when reloaded. Alright, 7, take aim to your north.
Take aim north.
Rise. You know which stable?
Table.
5.
He was a Canadian force would be much more aggressive.
Y'all skirmishing.
Tennessee, take aim.
Take aim. Reload.
Be surprised how often I'll have 6 or 7 guys and I'll have.
And then milkshake move.
Sorry, sir. One up.
There we go. Yeah. Looking good.
That's true.
Boy, howdy.
Fire.
Some great skirmishers right there.
Check.
Some of them are here, but I guess they did.
You got Ross and
Bastion.
How's it going, Mr. Roberts? How we feeling with it?
Check.
Yeah. Ready. Fire.
Guess we can go ahead and get our boys back in line,
Check.
gentlemen. All right.
Alright, load and hold, 7, load and hold.
You don't know how bad I want to do it, but I'm not.
F12.
F12. All right.
Orleans and 5. Go ahead and getting up that
About
line right
five's
there.
left.
Oh, Mr. Gomez, we're getting ready to get mustered back up over there by the flag. So if you can move your gentleman over there, that'd be awesome. Mr. Viking, we're getting ready to muster by the flags. If you can get your gentleman over there. Hell yep, heard.
Honestly, it looked like all these guys were born to
F6, boys. F6 for.
Order
F6. F6. I'm gonna get a photo of this real quick.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good.
Better hope.
Better hold.
Damn, this sign makes me horny.
Some of your guys' heads are looking sideways.
Right face.
It's a good picture.
Alright, boys, make sure y'all order arms.
Order
and all that. Off Milan, Angel, dress it a little bit to y'all's left.
Adam, can you use
Milan,
second
right here.
so I can have a rear?
Order arms in line.
If you would have went to the right side, you would have still been in the rear.
Ooh, wait.
Throw that out there.
No.
We're gonna have to back up,
You're wrong.
person.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay.
All right. So, boy, howdy.
I think I'm ready.
I'll follow you. Yeah, follow the peg.
Square peg in a square hole.
You're proving them right, Ross.
Well, we can have
Yeah,
double calling, excuse me.
Quick time forward.
All right, we're gonna try to get you know, some lines over there by the firing range
we
because
kill
I
the
think this
officer?
next part does that.
We'll kill you first. We each got 6 bullets.
Oh boy,
Firing
how
on the officer.
shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, what's going on?
Damn, it sounds like a target right now. Oh
Revolt.
my
We're all
god.
gonna die.
Revolt.
Oh wait. Awesome. Awesome.
Don't do it.
That's why I call it getting down and dirty.
Calm down.
Left face.
Dress it up, dress it up.
Lock it up, boys. Lock it up. Lock it
I
up.
wasn't going to.
Lock it up, gentlemen.
Oh,
Don't worry about it, Fitterman.
Oh.
oh,
Alright,
oh,
boys.
right there.
Alright. All right.
The grace of God give you mercy.
Mr. Lee, you still here, man? You're going to teach us that there rifle again.
Alright, then following on
Mr. Steve?
Are you stuck?
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
All right, okay, boy, howdy. Yins are up next, but I'm going to do one thing here.
All right.
All right, gentlemen, so we're going to
Wolf is the
commence mass
shortest.
genocide. All right, we're all going to kill ourselves. Go ahead and get yourself some fresh fucking ammo pouches right there. Go ahead and kill yourself, boys. Respawn. Mass fucking genocide. Mass fucking genocide.
Respawn.
The fucking Kool-Aid.
Man, you should have counted the sound rate, bro.
Holy fucking shit, that guy went flying. Yep, go ahead, boys. Go ahead and respawn. All right, First Louisiana, you guys are good. I believe y'all are
We should
good.
have done it somewhere else.
Yes,
Holy
we're good.
fucking shit.
You
No,
got
no,
a good
no,
idea
no,
to do it right here.
It looks so good.
Alright, come in, you son of a bitch, and shot me.
Hell yeah. Looks like this training set's wrapped up. Let's get back with the boys.
Ah, 10-4.
Yeah, see you down there. Good to see you, Consoli. Citizen.
On the moose. Yes.
Leonard.
Timmy Moose on his right.
Okay.
Dress it off a panic, Fifth.
That's right. That's right.
boys. I'll camel.
Oh.
Double comms off of panic and caliber, Fifth. Double comms off of panic and caliber.
20.
Fall to the
Oh,
left.
boy, how-
Once you got your full kits, F6.
Oh, boy.
Big
Sloopy, go to the left.
If you're saying my name, I don't want to.
Dress it up. Dress it up. Order arms. Once in
Captain.
Angel,
I can do it if you want.
I'm just saying, you're kind of dark.
Full
dog.
kits, F6, one ready.
Dark.
Boys, order on.
We don't have a water fountain for your people yet.
Oh, damn right.
Let me hear what you got.
Ah, you have a backpack.
Wolf,
God,
your
I heard
character
you
is
say something
just like
rather funny
unrealistically
from up
short.
there.
Can we get Gonzo, Crispy, and
Thank you.
Hagar to
Good to see you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be over.
Y'all are all like decent.
We need someone to fill in this
Yeah,
hole
all
over
the
here.
people in here and
But,
Fifth Alabama or whoever. AB
Although
can
the
go
shortest
try and
Confederate
There
still
you go.
taller than the
Wait, that's
tallest
totally
Yankee.
up to them, Billy. I think it
Yeah,
would
yeah.
crash them if they took the
Yeah, yeah.
if the
Forward.
they took the
Sonic,
because you
scooch
gotta
back
go
up.
Oh, you're
through,
so
G
right.
Boy, out
Front rank.
Will do.
Yeah, you're all good, Filler. You're all good.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Team Flash, did you
Hold
see what I
on.
just see?
Right. Dress
All right, I'll take front rank then.
The all beautiful
That's
boy.
for us.
I'm good.
He
I'm
just
here.
disappeared.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang, I just had to.
Oh,
Ooh,
no, I'll
really?
show it to you. Go, I'll show it
Alright,
down.
on my
Okay.
I'll toggle it, I guess.
Oh,
Who
All
shit?
right, boys. All right,
There
we
you
got
go.
all of our boys back in line here, gents.
No, it's good.
Everybody good? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, gentlemen. So, next thing we're going to be doing here, all right, the 33rd gentlemen got a little bit of a thing for us. They're going to tell us about some advanced rifling, all right? And, you know, I believe Mr. Steve, the quartermaster sergeant of the 33rd, does in fact have a thing for y'all to send, I believe. I'm not sure. He will definitely be able to fill you in. But you could show it to your guys. You could teach them this stuff, you know, but he's going to kind of do the thing, all right? So, boy, howdy, Mr. Steve, if you'd like to take the floor. Oh my God.
All right, gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Roger.
Hi.
Forgive the accent. I'm a British Aussie.
For Steve.
Don't
More volunteers.
Steve, I fucking love you.
Quiet, please. Quiet, please.
Lock it up, boys.
No homo.
Okay, so as I said before, I'm the QMS for the 33rd. I think unfortunately it will take a bit too long to do too much activity, but we'll do what we can. So I'm going to take you through some key points of the 33rd's rifle training programs.
Yeah.
Bye.
Rank point.
British spy.
Raid.
And a spy.
Breathe. Lock it up.
CSA.
Lock it up.
Lock it
Blue.
up, boys.
1 second, boys. I think our Steve died. Give me 1 second.
Oh, no.
No,
My
Mr.
favorite
Steve.
color is corduroy.
Man
He's
down.
not British. He's Australian.
He's
He
British
is
Australian. Get
He's
it right.
British Australian.
Big
Can we get an
difference.
RIP Steve in chat, boys?
What happened
Exactly.
to Steve?
He's
He's
American.
not, he's not responding.
We have a real Brett here.
Yeah.
Might have to take it, Crafter.
It's kind of Steve's thing. Steve is the only one who teaches.
I love Steve.
What's-
There he
Totally
is.
homo.
There we go.
Steve.
Okay, all right, got you guys. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to take you through some key points of the 33rd's rifle training programs. Focuses on shooting up to 300 yards using the pattern Enfield, and I hope you'll get something out of this. So today we'll be covering 4 main areas. They are targeting techniques, mastering rifle sway and how to achieve maximum accuracy and consistency, bullet trajectory or bullet drop, and also estimating enemy distance on the battlefield so you know where to aim up to 300 yards out. Note that most of the concepts I'm going to talk about are covered and can be applied pretty much to every other rifle that there is. Sorry guys, I think I'm going to have a little bit of trouble with it's not a very good ping from back up over here in Melbourne in Australia, so forgive the odd bit of silence. So let's get started with we have 3 rifle training programs representing close to about 100 hours of testing, filming and analysis of target board shots. So we'll be covering 2 of our rifle training programs, the advanced and the sniper. So let's get started with the advanced rifle training. This covers up to about 200 yards. So it's actually a mix of 45 minutes worth of theory and practice with a graded assessment
No, they were
shooting at the
British
4th target.
prisoners, guys.
We cover 4 main areas, but in essence we'll explore what represents the perfect shot. Starting with targeting techniques. So there are 3 main ways you can aim. You guys probably know this, but I'm going to cover them anyway. So the first one is what I call on point, which most players adopt, i.e. you get on target as soon as possible, trying to counter rifle sway as best you can. So I call that on point. Second one that you could use is what's called, I call push up, which is obviously aim under the target and push up
which attempts to control the drop-down rate. Third one is what I call drop-down, which is aim over the target and let the sway drop you down, ideally onto the target with no to minimal mouse movement. And I'll tell you why that's important shortly. And obviously at longer distances, if you're using drop-down, you need to find a visual reference point above the infantry line so you can drop down onto the target. I always recommend experimenting and practicing to find the style that best suits you. And obviously mastering the art will serve you well in any battlefield conditions. Apologies again. So the last targeting technique involves what your eye is focusing on when you're looking on the screen. And I recommend focusing on the very top of your rifle sight tip, not the target, which most people do. And you trust your peripheral vision will guide you onto the target, because it will. And this is also what I believe a lot of rifle clubs recommend. So focusing on the very top of the rifle sight tip, not the target. Next, we'll move on to mastering rifle sway. So you guys all know this. The first 3 or 4 seconds contain random wild fluctuations, and that steadies out to about 4 to 6 seconds, and that window represents the best firing state. But the issue here is any additional sway is going to be added any time you move your mouse. So that's obviously going to impact your accuracy. So there are 2 things you can do to minimize this extra sway during the 4 to 6 second firing window. First one is the one I already mentioned before, which is use the drop-down targeting technique. So if you just let it aim above and let it drop down naturally without moving your mouse, then you are going to have your best steady state. Second one, which you might want to check while I'm talking about it, is your in-game settings. So here you've got, you can adjust your mouse sensitivity. So the default is about 15 or 16, I think. But I'd recommend setting it somewhere around about 8 to 10. Noting that obviously the lower you set this, the more difficult it is to rotate your body in game. And again, I just experiment to find out what suits your style. But you can do that now while we're waiting, while I'm talking. So now we're going to move on to bullet trajectory or bullet drop and where to aim. So again, we're just referencing the Enfield. This has minimal bullet drop over about 150 yards. So in battle, you just aim at center mass, and on the target range, obviously the bullseye. Now, 150 to 200 yards, bullet drop just starts to kick in, and you progressively aim from center mass to just over the head, or obviously from the bullseye just at the top of the target board. 200 to 300 yards will be covered in our sniper training segment shortly. So lastly in this section, I'll cover some general items that may be of interest. And the first one is, another one is game settings. And this one is your field of view, which I recommend setting to 65. That's the lowest setting. This increases your long distance clarity, but slightly clips off the side of your screen. But that's nothing in game that moving your head left or right won't recover. Just a second, I just need to take a drink. Yep, sorry about it. And the second one here is we know that War of Rights builds or tries to build in historical elements into the game, and this may include the need to hold your aim for 1 second after firing. This is to ensure what they call good follow-through. So it's just ensuring that the shot remains accurate by not disturbing the alignment of the rifle until after the bullet has left the barrel. So this isn't a proven thing, but conversely, it's just not a bad habit to adopt, just in case. So just recapping on the main points of the advance to maximize your accuracy and consistency. First point I covered was change your game settings, mouse sensitivity to 8 or 10 to help steady your aim, and field of view to 65 so you gain better long distance clarity. Second one was Try to get on target in 4 to 6 seconds with 0 mouse movement by using the drop-down aiming technique. Third one was focus your eye on the top of the tip of the rifle, not the target, and you just trust your peripheral vision will guide you onto the target. Fourth one, which was said was unproven, which is just holding your aim for 1 second after firing. And lastly, there is minimal bullet drop up to 150 yards with the Enfield to aim center mass, and as you start to increase from 100 to 150 to 200, move from center mass to over the enemy's head. Sorry guys, I've got to take another drink. Sorry guys, I've got a very dry mouth. Alright, now let's move on to our sniper training, which covers 200 to 300 yard shooting. So this is a very practical hands-on firing session with a graded assessment and medals at the end. So accuracy at 200 to 300 yards is primarily a combination of 3 things. The first one is knowing how far away the enemy is. So 2, you know how high to aim to offset the bullet drop to get a kill. And 3, how just to improve your accuracy over these longer distances. So let's start with estimating enemy distance. So this is something that many of you may not have come across, but I'll just cover it. So knowing the distance the enemy is going to be on the battlefield is obviously crucial in knowing where you need to aim. So we like our guys to be self-sufficient. So I train them to assess distance on the battlefield. As I said, this concept is probably going to be new to most of you. What we do is the following. We judge the height of the enemy on the field against the length of the Enfield rifle sight. So I'll just repeat that. Judge the height of the enemy against the length of the Enfield rifle sight. So if the soldier equals the length of the rifle sight, we know they're approximately 200 yards away. So, and this is proportional. So if the sight is 1.5 times the height of the soldier, then they are approximately 300 yards away, and so on. It's really as simple as that. Obviously, different rifles have different sight lengths, but the principle would remain the same. So the next one is onto bullet drop. That's the next one. Now, through a range of experiments, I established that for the Enfield, the bullet drop starts to impact at around 150, 200 yards, but it really kicks in from 250 yards onwards and gets exponentially worse from there. So at 240 yards, you'd be aiming about half your rifle sight over the enemy head. And as I said, it gets worse at 270 onwards. You need to be aiming about 2 rifle sights lengths over their heads. If you're aiming at 300 yards, it'll be about 3 to 4 rifle sights over their heads. So as I said, the bullet drop is really quite bad at those sorts of distances. So you really need to aim high. And it is very hard to hit those 300-yard targets at any time. But I would say using that type of technique get you a lot closer. And the suppression impact on the enemy obviously helps us out. Excuse me. However, there is a more accurate way of shooting at 270 to 300 yards. And this leads me on to what may be a controversial topic. Excuse me. Just got a cough. Excuse me, I am struggling a bit today. As I said, there's a more accurate way of shooting at 270 to 300. And this leads me on to using the Enfield rear sight, and that is by selecting Z. So I'm going to preface the usage of this with a couple of things. The rear sight setting for is actually for 300 yards. And I actually have photographic evidence to prove its accuracy. Second thing is obviously if you're going to use the Z sight, you're going to need to have time in game to rotate your sights 2 more times in total to get back to normal sighting. But I'm also going to say that shooting at these sorts of distances, usually you're fairly stationary and you should have enough time to be able to sort of cycle through Z to get back to your normal position. So at 270 yards, you'd be aiming at the soldier's feet, and at 300, center mass. And as I said before, I have photographic evidence, which I'll share with you a bit later. So, and just to give you some idea, at 300 yards using the Z sight, our average players will hit 1 in 10 shots, and our best will hit 2 in 10. So you can actually get quite a fearsome reputation for your regiment by practicing and using this in game. So pretty much we're almost finished. So we'll move on to the third point, which is how we get better accuracy at these long distances. And obviously this is the whole thing now is magnified by our friend the rifle sway, and the answer is simply to kneel and fire. This obviously provides you with better control of the rifle, and you can shoot in a 3 to 7 second window as opposed to a 4 to 6. So the chances of getting hit by the enemy fire at these sorts of distances and the ticket reduction is rare, as basically the Union won't know where to aim. And if they are hitting you, then it's simple, just stand and fire. Excuse me a second again. Excuse me. So just to recap that, the Enfield's bullet drop really kicks in at around 250 yards, and it gets exponentially worse quite quickly. Getting greater accuracy and consistency at longer distances is really a combination of 3 things. Estimating the distance using the length of the rifle sight, and for the Enfield, if the enemy is equal to that sight, they're 200 yards away, and we know where to aim. This is all about being self-sufficient. Knowing where to aim at 270 yards, if you're not using Z, then aim 2 sight lengths over target, and 300 yards, aim 3 to 4 sights over the target. And the third point was obviously stabilizing your sway by kneeling. Okay, a bit of a word on our assessment, because this will lead into something else. So we do run a graded assessments at 200 and 240 yards, 10 shots per target, and our best players will achieve something like 14 out of 20 shots on target. The important thing here is, as I provide shot feedback, spectating behind the targets to help players correct their aim as they go. Otherwise, it's just going to get too frustrating for them. Just a couple of other points of note. Target board shots. So some of you may know this, but at longer distances, those target boards don't always register hits. I've witnessed this a lot of times when spectating, i.e. the shooter thinks they've missed, but I see the bullet punch through the board. Actually, I've raised this with War of Rights, but probably not holding my breath. And you guys probably know already that bullets ricochet off the ground and other objects, rocks and buildings and cannons, etc. Okay, that is going to conclude my quick chat today. I do hope that you have got something out of this and some ideas that you can try. And yeah, thank you guys for your time. And excuse me for my throat.
You're all good, Steve. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry guys. One last thing. I forgot to mention that I actually did a YouTube clip on this about a year or so ago. So if you go on there, it's called War of Rights, Improve Your Rifle Accuracy. So a lot of the things that I spoke about are actually in that. It does need updating a bit, but the fundamentals of it are there, plus some of the screenshots I was talking about. So yeah, again, that'll be War of Rights, Improve Your Rifle Accuracy on YouTube. Thank you, guys.
I'll be sending this to all of your officers as well, so they can see anything that they can show you.
Can you post a link to that somewhere?
Yeah,
I'll post
heard.
it to all the officers.
Thanks,
Steve.
All right, sounds good, brother man.
Sorry guys, it was
Thank you,
Steve. We couldn't do
The hell did that groan though?
We couldn't do really too much practical activity. It would take too long.
That is all good. That is all right. All right, gentlemen. Boy, howdy. Well, you just learned how to snipe a rifle. Boy, howdy. I hope you're fucking, I hope you were there, and I hope you were fully there, all right? Because that's exactly what we're going to do next there, all right? So, Steve, thank you, boy, howdy. Loved the video. I did watch it. I did leave a like on it, I'm pretty sure. If I didn't, tell Crafter to throw a chair at me, okay? Ooh-wee. But definitely go check it out, guys. It is very helpful, and it will help you a lot. Ooh-wee. Boy, howdy. All right. Yes, it will give you the Chris Kyle accuracy. Yep. Oh, wait. All right. Next up here, we got Mr. Gomez. Mr. Gomez with the 7 South Carolina. All right. He's going to be doing 300-yard range shooting. All right. And he is going to absolutely make you a monster at, hitting those far shots. Oh, wait. Would you like me to move him over to the 300-yard hill, Mr. Gomez?
We could do that. Let me just give my spiel a little bit here.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
You have the floor.
Steve pretty much covered everything that I was going to cover. One thing he left out that I want to add is, if you notice, the 7 South Carolina never has on their bayonets during battle, hardly. That's because with the bayonet on, you lose a ton of accuracy because it adds sway to the rifle. The other thing I really liked about what Steve said is concentrating on the tip of the sight instead of the target. So what I tell my guys is to take the tip of that sight and put it right in the middle of the target. At 300 yards, you do have a little bit of rifle bullet drop, so I have them aim at the top third of the target. So Kramer's going to take you to where we practice. We call it 300 Hill, and the best way to get good at shooting at long distances is practice. I have my guy practice 20 shots a week from 300 Hill, 5 shots at each set of targets, and it seems to really help and really improve their accuracy. So if you want to follow me, I'm going to take you up to 300 Hill.
Hey, Gomez, real quick, I want to add a couple things. If you don't mind, gentlemen.
Go ahead.
All right, boys, listen up. So one thing that he mentioned, one thing that he kept mentioning is that he was talking about the pattern Enfield, all right? Now, as you guys know, there's several different rifle types, and they're all different, also bullet speeds as well. So what I'm specifically talking about is moving targets especially. Every single shot that you fire from the different weapons is going to have a different speed towards the target. So when you go out to the 300 Hill line, check how long it actually takes to hit the target if you actually manage to hit it. All right, it will take a few seconds for that bullet to travel there. That being said, if you add the distance to the moving target and add the time it takes for the bullet to get there, you will hit a moving target more accurately every single time. That being said, the other thing I want to mention is the elevation factor. For every single contour map that you see on the maps, for the contour lines, that's going to be depending on whether you raise your rifle up slightly or lower your rifle slightly. If they're actually in a divot, you want to aim slightly lower. If they're up on a hill, you want to aim slightly higher. Now, on mountainous terrains, you're going to raise it pretty damn high. It's that kind of concept on these lolling plains as well. So if they're barely up, you fire barely up. It's not just the distance, but it will help your accuracy. So if they're up on a hill, you won't shoot their feet or in front of them. You'll actually hit the target instead. And that's all I have to say on that. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, boys, I want everyone to take off their bayonets, please.
Remove your bayonets.
Unfix.
Auto rattling.
Okay, boys, follow me. Try to stay in line.
Georgia, right
Don't
shoulder.
go face. Right
face.
Quick time. Forward march.
Quick time.
Right
face, come on.
Face,
Fifth Alabama.
All right. Boy, howdy, McTavish. You're going to lead him up there.
Complete the mortar. Let's do it.
The double quick.
On, man.
Forward march.
Quick time. Forward.
Quick
March.
time.
Quick time.
go.
Alright, Timothy, if you can hear me, once you pass the tens, right face, start going south.
Ketchup.
Got towards more southeast of
Come over this way, boys. Actually, that's okay. You can stay there. Just spread out on this hill up here.
What's up with the bayo, bro?
It's gonna come off in a
And
second.
space it out a little bit so we don't, fuck each other shots up. And independent fire, boys. Charlie?
Independent fire.
God.
I hit a target. I hit the center target with a pistol. Damn.
Yeah, and so you're not.
Take it.
All right.
What's the problem here, pal?
Gun on my gun.
You see how long it took that bullet to travel, boys?
Mr. Savage, you got something to
What are
say?
you talking about?
No.
How's it looking up here?
Well, at least someone remembered us.
Tell me what I'm doing.
We're getting lots of good shots.
Yo, it's
back
Paul
here.
Yeah,
Savage.
see, first said just left.
250 yards south.
Yeah, guys on the right, us, is that bush is fucking you up real quick.
Take aim.
Looks like we're getting some good shots up here.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
I think they're enjoying it.
Oh yeah, dude. It's looking good. It's looking good. This is definitely a good practice. I've been doing it.
My boy thing. Right face.
Hell yeah. Would you be able to move your jets up by Georgia up there? We got a little bit of a gap in the left there, and I'm gonna try to get a big volley for it.
Is it where I think it was not Zeb. Gomez. Is it where Gomez is?
Come to the left of that. Come to the left of that a little bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Oh wait, you 7 Tennessee boys, you can come on up here.
Make sure you're lined up next, boys. Come on.
Vivi, can you
Go
give an hug?
Louisiana, if you
Can
boys
you
can
back
move
it
over
up a
to the
bit?
right some.
Could we put our bayonets
Can
back
you
on?
go give a hug to
Put your bayonets up.
No.
Go to them.
Just left.
Yep.
Copy.
Battle line left.
If you gentlemen could, you know, move 50.
Right.
At the ready, 33rd. Just left to me. On me. Line up me.
33rd, 7th, South Carolina.
Dress it up.
You know, if you gents could move on down to the
Dress it
right,
up.
boy, howdy.
Dress it up now.
First South
See what
Carolina,
happens.
if you gentlemen don't mind, we're going to get a big volley photo up here in the hill. So if you guys can come up here and dress on the left of the big battle line on the hill, that'd be awesome.
Get on line. Get to the back. There you go. Dress it fit. Dress it.
Oh, wait. Awesome.
Do we make the first line take a knee or no?
Oh, wait. So, big ass battle line, you know what I mean? You know, if you want to get them in one solid line, go for it, brother man. Oh, wait. Do you got a couple gents in the back there?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. If you want to go ahead and move them over to the left of the line a little bit and just meet back up, you know, after this little photo here, that'd be awesome.
Are we doing one long
I
volley?
see
Alright,
one
fall
long
back.
volley. Yep.
Okay,
All
fella.
right, I want all the officers to get in front of their boys and kneel down. Kneel down in front of your boys.
On me. Let's go. Double quick.
Only the back
Oh,
line.
wait.
Front line, stay here. Only back line, stay here. Only
You
the
kneel
back
down in
line.
front of your line, boys. If you're an officer, kneel down in front of your line.
At the ready, 33rd.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, Mr. Viking, go ahead and kneel down in the front of your line. Canada, you too, brother man.
That's down.
Kneel down in front of your boys.
I want to make sure.
Yep, officer, you're going to kneel down in front of your boys. All right. Gentlemen, everybody in the position.
No.
Yep, Robert. Oh, okay. Go ahead and get in front of your line, brother man.
At the ready, all. At the ready, fit.
At the ready fit.
You're
At the
good.
ready, 7th LA.
You're all good, boys. Go ahead and get that line. All right.
At the ready 7th.
All right.
Dope, you at the ready.
Officers, you can hear me, right?
Yep. We got reloaders.
All right.
Baby.
All right, gentlemen, take aim.
Take
Take
it.
Ready.
Holy fucking shitballs, that was hot as shit.
Reload.
Reload, gentlemen.
Ready, fit.
Oh wait, does anybody want any other photos?
Yeah, can you send them my way, Kramer?
I'm pretty sure we made Twista bust a nut. He had to go grab a paper towel, boys.
Hell yeah.
Boy, howdy.
Check.
All right, okay. Anybody want any more
I almost
photos?
had a good photo.
Don't worry, we'll get you another one. You ready?
Kramer,
No.
I forget.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Can we do another volley?
Kramer.
If it's
Yeah,
possible.
absolutely, absolutely.
Kramer,
Let
send me
know
some of
when-
those photos.
Oh, I got you, feller. I got you. We got some photos getting taken right now.
Kramer, send me your nudes, Kramer.
Any Chacho
Oh,
photos at all?
Mr. Twista is going to be taking photos, and he's going to send them to all the officers in here. He's going to send them to all the servers, all right?
Copy.
You boys ready for another one? Gentlemen, take it!
Oh, hell yeah. Shot at that one.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I
He's got to get new underwear now, boy, howdy.
Jet swim done.
Either
Fit.
next or fifth.
got shit on us.
Hell yeah, boys, hell yeah. All right.
Weapons check.
Away, gentlemen.
Check.
Away.
Check.
Boy, howdy. Mr. Gomez, what are you thinking about it, Billy?
Someone make a video of this one?
I want everybody
Yes,
to take
I have a video. I have a
want
video. I'll send it to the
Video,
33rd.
video.
I have a video. It'll go in the 33rd YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'll send it out to everybody.
All right, one more volley at the fourth set of targets. Call it down the line, officers.
I can't see.
One
Fourth set
more
of targets.
volley at the
Fourth
fourth
set.
set of targets. 300
Set.
Gentlemen, take aim. Fourth set of targets. Double no down. We got one. Jim hit a fucking 300.
Whoa. We can't even see it.
Boy, howdy. At least you do that again. We'll send one more, boys. We'll send one more, and then we'll move on to the next thing. How's that sound, Gomez? Awesome, awesome. You fucking hit it with a 42. No, you didn't. Oh my God. I can't see it. All right, gentlemen, take aim at the 300-yard form set. Steady. There we go.
Oh.
We got one.
Reload.
All right, gentlemen, go ahead and get your reloads.
Reload.
Load.
Fifth, checks window.
You got yourself a pair of boots?
Okay. Now we're both shooting the Yanks.
Check.
Beautiful, gentlemen, beautiful. All right.
Check.
If you boys want to go ahead and practice that for another minute while I figure out. Try to get that 300, boy, howdy.
First line, hold. Hey, fifth, hold.
Fifth hold.
Fifth Alabama, hold fire.
Independent fire,
Yep. Firing by files for set from the right. 2 second
First line
interval.
on me, move forward. Let's go. Forward. Yeah. Toward the FD.
Move up towards the FD.
Oh shit! Oh, go! Good shot, Reese. I came because of that.
Got a goddamn
Form on the moose.
Form on the moose.
Oh shit, fuck. Oh fuck, shit.
DK.
Oh boy, howdy.
Can't see anything.
Kramer.
Yep. What's up, Kramer?
Yeah,
ranks.
3 lines.
Load and hold, Georgia.
Oh shit, he does got the 42.
Better line or?
2 ranks.
Oh, it's
Bad line.
confused.
2 rows.
Do you want columns or a
Battle
battle line?
So y'all shoot me.
All right, Mr. Canada. Mr. Canada. All right, brother man. Y'all figure out what y'all
I got a
want to
medal,
do.
sir.
You want to do the marching, I believe, right?
Mommy.
Take a knee.
First line, take a knee.
First line, take a knee.
First row,
Take
kneel.
aim.
Take aim.
Take aim.
Okay.
Fire. First line, you're good to be at the fire at will. Second line, hold.
Second line, hold.
Second line, hold.
Second line hold, but give your checks.
Yep.
Never forget your
All right,
checks.
boys. Go ahead and tell your lines to respawn at main. All right, we're going to get line back.
Right.
Please.
20th Georgia by files left. At
Files left.
Files
Quick.
Double quick.
He said he'd be back for me.
I don't want to die.
Hey, when I get patched up.
Right shoulder shift.
Hey, dirty dirt. Margin.
His catchphrase is,
It's Paul
oh my
Dirty.
god.
The Yanks are dead, Yank.
Happened for you, Bill.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's that? Boy, howdy. All right, gentlemen, there you go. All right.
Being
everybody's
honest,
getting their lines back.
Hey, if I hear
Oh, wait, Mr. T. Roberts, if you'd like to go ahead and get your line up just a little tad bit there,
Hey,
like,
Jeff,
you know,
nice
right up there in that
27.
first row dots. Yep.
27, just down to me.
Alright.
Great,
Because it's
great,
historically
boys.
accurate.
Alright.
Hell yeah,
Matthews.
boy, howdy. Oh, wait, 5th Alabama, if you boys would like to move up just a little
I'm
bit
gonna see
after
the end
that
of the world. I'm
set
gonna
of
fuck your
dots
wife.
right here.
Will do.
Yep, yep,
Move up,
awesome.
Move it up,
awesome.
Sid.
I might fuck your wife, Jeff.
go.
Oh,
I'm
boy,
gonna
howdy,
miss
yep.
Josiah.
First Louisiana, if you'd
Yeah,
like to go ahead
'cause I
and
already
move up
stole
here
it.
just a little bit, like,
Yep.
right there behind 14th Tennessee.
Dress it up to the right.
Just right. Just
Dress
right.
it right.
Oh.
Dress it right.
Oh, wait.
Mathis, you already talked to him?
Dress
Hey,
it
how
right
about
and treat her
I
right.
got one of your boys.
Talk to who?
Order arms when you're
No, I
ready.
haven't.
20th
waiting for them
Georgia,
to-
right shoulder
Fifth
shift.
Alabama,
Stay
order
down.
arms.
Stay
Shoulder
down,
shift.
you guys.
Order
All
arms.
right, we're getting some more guys here, Mr. Canada. Boy, howdy.
Oh,
We'll be
hey,
doing
Kramer.
some-
Kramer.
Yep. What's
I
up,
wanted
man?
to address them
Go
all
on,
briefly for a
You
moment.
had some good
The other
points.
way.
Yep, go for it, brother man. Go for it.
Hey, can I get everyone's attention just for like 2 seconds?
Just something the 7 Tennessee's been practicing more recently is not actually shooting at targets, but sending two guys down there and shooting at men, because if you send a guy down there, they're way smaller than the target. That target's fucking huge compared to a real body. Practicing actually shooting at each other.
What we normally do to VOTS.
I agree.
Oh yeah, man.
The inner circle of the target is about the width of a man. So that's
Indeed.
a good accuracy point. So anything inside the inner circle, you're pretty much killing the bastard.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, boys. All right. Anybody got anything else real quick? We all good? All right. Okay. Boy, howdy. Up next, we got Mr. 20th Georgia, Mr. Canada. Boy, howdy. He's going to be teaching you gentlemen some other things here, some marching orders and such. So please, Mr. Canada, you have the mic. You have the floor, boy, howdy.
You betcha. First of all, thank you, Kramer, for throwing this together. It was a lot of fun. And
Indeed, man.
thanks, everybody, for coming. So when we're asked what we do, I guess the question was, what makes your regiment special? I think what we do best is discipline. When we move around in a battlefield, that's most important to us is mobility. Most of the time we're facing Yankees units that are way bigger than us, like V Corps. There's fucking 60 of them. So we got to constantly stick and move. If anybody's reloading when we turn to march, like you'll get the guys behind you shot up. So we do a lot of marching, and one thing we do is get battle lines out quickly, and we do that a lot of ways, from either just calling a battle line, which I think most of you guys have your own way of doing that, so we won't really go over that. But one of our favorite ways to we can countercharge, or we can move our battle line quickly, is when we're in a column, quickly turning it into a battle line. And I'll have Hellhammer explain that. Our order for that is by the right flank into line. And when we do that, our marching column on the move will turn into a battle line, and we can use that to do a number of things. As soon as we do that, we could halt, we could shoot, or we could just turn, put our bayonets down and charge if we're being surprised by an enemy. But yeah, that's what we're going to demonstrate real quick here today, by the left or right flank in the line. And I'll have Hellhammer do that real quick.
Just one thing. I'm not sure how you guys train your boys to march in battle lines, but one thing that we've learned that works extremely well is having your enlisted men stare directly at their feet. If your men are staring at their feet, they can still see the feet of the men next to them and their shoulders and be able to keep up with them. Now, because of desync and lag, you're going to have a little bow to the line, but so long as everybody on their screen looks like they're in the right position, it should work out fine. 20 Georgia. Quick time forward march.
Quick time forward.
By the right flank in the line.
Right flank in the line.
March.
March. Follow command, everybody just turns directly on the point, 90 degrees to the right, and you just keep marching. And you just watch the guy's shoulder on your left.
Left flank in the columns. March. 5 files left, march.
That's how we do it.
Double quick to catch up if you're not in position.
Normally we're doing that at the double quick or running, and use that to turn a charge.
By the left flank to line.
Left flank to line.
March. Company, prepare to halt.
Halt.
Halt. Company at the ready.
Ready.
Firing by company, take aim.
What's up, boys?
Fire.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that's basically it.
Reload.
Marching column into battle line on the move. That's pretty much her. You guys are interested around that, we'll be giving her a go.
All right. Okay. You ready for everybody to give it a try there, brother man?
Gomez, you want to drill us?
Oh my God.
Shoulder
arms.
Guys, right? Quick time.
Okay.
March.
All right. I believe we're good to split off and give it a try. Yeah, Miss Canada?
Yeah, you betcha. If you guys have any questions, I can help.
Halt.
All right, sounds good. All right. Boy, howdy, 7th LA. You can go ahead and you can move on over here. All right, you can start as a battle line over there, boys. All right. Ready
Move
for
7th.
If you gents want, you can go ahead and you can try to form up right there to the right as a battle line of 20 of Georgia.
Alright.
Well, battle line 7th.
All right, 27th. If you gents want to go
Just
to the
down here,
left of the
7th.
7th LA over there.
Just to your right.
Left face, fit.
Ooh-wee. First Louisiana, if you gents want to get to the right of 31st or some South Carolina, go for it.
Face Sebastian.
Hey guys, to my right. Move a little
5th
right.
Alabama to the left 27th. You
Let's
Let's
got
try
it.
and go around. I'm
movement
stuck
here.
here, guys.
Much obliged. Thank you.
Ooh-wee. If you
He's
want,
AFK.
Brotherman, you can go to
Isn't
the
this supposed
right
to be a
of
dog
1st
wall?
Louisiana.
Yep.
Got
Why
you.
is it
Way to
saying
catch up, 5th.
Tennessee, right face.
All right.
Quick, dress it up
now.
Quick time. Forward.
At the quick time.
March. Double quick.
Double quick.
Yeah. Kind of.
All right, my cue. Check.
33rd, quick time.
Quick time.
Control shift.
March.
Now we're facing your way.
Rapster, you kneel. The rest of you get ready. All of you get ready.
At the ready.
We back in a file. We definitely need to go over this and drill. I wanted to a long time ago and just never got around to it. But it's good for turning a line into a.
Get in the other formation behind me.
John, you helping with the other guys? If you need to. It's up to you.
Theoretically, I am, but
Go with the captain. I'm sure the captain will. Captain, help John out. See if you can.
He says forward march. You start marching.
Hi, boys.
Guys right.
Forward. Just being able to have a way to turn the column as fast as possible, drop the bayonets down, and from that
Look down.
halt or keep marching.
That's
and,
fair.
Press it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Canada.
Bitch.
Alright.
No, we good, John.
Dress it up, 5th.
Dress.
Dress it
up.
Quick
Control
time.
ship.
Quick time.
Not too bad, brother, man. We're getting set.
Five, right.
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 On line left. Still holding alt when I did that, so let's keep going forward.
You know how the name for this? No, this is like what they do in real life. What's the name?
Oh, well, keeping
By
with
the flank.
like the Civil War, it's by the left and right flank in a line, depending on which way you're going. So what you guys just did there is you did by a left flank in a column. Well, not a column because you guys are a single line, but it would be a column. So if he does it again into a battle line, it's gonna be up by the left flank in a line.
Yeah, so you have a front and rear rank marching behind.
As
each
it's a
other.
battle line to his left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take all of our movements right out of the Civil War manual, so we teach it exactly how it used to be taught.
Oh, that's what I love, dude. Go out and send me that manual. I have a copy of that manual.
Yeah, we'll join us. So if you Google the
Chris.
I know what Hardy's manual is. I've had it written down a couple of times. Give me a second. It's just on Google. I don't have to buy it though, right?
No, you just look it up on Google. What I mean
I noticed someone said focusing on the left and right shoulder. What did?
Left face.
Left
Face.
Dress it up, Fitz. Dress it up.
Yeah, but that's how they show it to me.
So it seems like, from what I'm hearing, it's just a mix between a.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's the one.
You all turn on 90 degrees to your left. Your only responsibility now is watching the guy's shoulder as opposed to his back. Especially when you're marching sideways to each other. Now, but the way we do it, honestly, is we try to train everybody just to like not even look at your feet. So much harder to look forward and keep an eye on your shoulder, keep an eye on your foot placement, and march in the line and keep the speed. So, especially when you're falling in a gap, we just look at our feet without free looking, or just move your mouse down, and then you can see the footsteps. Because ideally in line, you shouldn't see what you're doing. You don't need to see unless the officer's your eyes. That's kind of how we run it, but.
Without, so typically,
Right face, right
now, all you need to do is go this way. My left leg in the line, go. We're moving.
Literally falling asleep at the keyboard.
Gotcha, Billy. Well, we're getting ready to muster up here. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's just too long.
All right, I'm gonna move my guys over there from this, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our thing. All right. All right, gentlemen.
We won't be doing that many flanks.
Yeah.
10-4 march.
Yeah.
Damn good shot.
Yeah.
Oh, make this tight.
Undercover. We don't do skirmish formations out in an open field. You'll never find us really doing an open field skirmish. You'll find us behind logs and rocks and stuff like that. And we try to utilize cover. And if it is where we're getting brutalized by Artie, if it's at all possible, we'll just go kill them. That's but more than that, yeah, we try not to shoot from the same spot twice, constantly moving, spread out if we have to, use the cover, and constantly use the death flares. The cannons are something you always have to think about especially when you're tightly grouped. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
You boys ready to do this AR here? Get a little debrief going?
Nice shot, Rob.
I believe that is all of our lessons, boys. So, South South Carolina, if you boys want to come on, shift on down to the left here. All right. Officer buddies, come on up front here. All right. Come on up off. Boy, howdy, somebody blew his load. That's okay. It happens all the time, fella. Oh, boy, howdy.
Premature ejaculation.
It'd be like that. All right, gentlemen. So, I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight, gentlemen. All right. We brought 99 men to this here little drill kind of thing tonight. So fucking hats off to all you boys for coming, showing up. This is what the community's all about. We're trying to work together, build together, be a fucking team, all right? This is how it's supposed to be, boys, all right? Dap me up, dog.
Hey, hats off to Kramer for helping us get all this put together and hosting
Good
it.
job, Boy, howdy. Appreciate it,
Let's get a
boys.
boy howdy
Appreciate
from
it.
Kramer, boys.
Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy.
Boy,
That's
howdy.
beautiful, I tell you. I got a tear in my fucking eyeball, I tell you. Hell yeah. Chicken nugget. Oh, I say that when I'm nervous sometimes. Oh, wait, gentlemen. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a quick, little quick AAR kind of thing here. All right. We're going to, I want to hear from, the other officer buddies here that have, worked with me tonight here and getting these lessons out to y'all and, teaching y'all some new things, hopefully. All right. And then I want to hear from your NCOs. And then we'll do a little thing called Peanut Gallery, something I learned from 15th Alabama. Unfortunately, they were unable to make it tonight. But boy, howdy, they will never be forgotten. I miss Southern time. Oh, wait. But, officer buddies, do y'all got anything you'd like to say to the gentleman over here in these lines?
Real quick, thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. So, appreciate all the knowledge shared, and thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in too.
I think this is a great way. I think this should be done, like something like this should be done again. I think this is a great way to not only all of us get better and we take into consideration what everyone can here teach us, but I think it's also a great way to build the community. Other than that, that's all I gotta say.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, anybody else of you gentlemen?
Yeah, I have one thing to say. You know, we all do this for fun. The guys standing with me, the officers, we do it to make sure that you guys have fun. So it's all about you guys, and thanks for showing up. When you guys show up, we have way more fun, the more people that show up. So keep showing up, and thank you, Kramer, for getting us together. This is great.
Hell yeah. Thank you for teaching us some skirmish and stuff, Mr. Gomez. Boy, howdy. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah. All right, all right. Any other officers got anything else they want to add? Any of you gentlemen in the back? Anybody else? Any officers? Go once,
Boy,
going twice.
howdy.
Boy,
I
howdy
feel like
indeed.
I'm prepared to kill some Yanks.
All right, hell yeah. All right. Any NCOs that are in any of the companies want to say anything? Just holler out your regiment and your name and tell us what you think. Boy, howdy. Anybody at all?
All right, 7th South Carolina.
Oh
I
my
noticed
God.
on the 300 yards range. I wasn't close to see enough of the other regiments, but I want to give a shout out to 5th Alabama for being able to shoot the third set of targets pretty damn accurately in a line volley.
Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was really impressed with that shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Any other NCOs want to say anything else tonight? Go for it, Billy.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Tennessee's good.
Everybody-
Yep, 7 Tennessee's good.
Yeah, you
Seven
bet.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother, man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, boys. All right. Any other NCOs? Any other NCOs?
5th Alabama with Caliber.
Go for it, brother, man. Let us know what you got to say.
Man, great attendance here. Everybody did a great job. We need to do more often, learned a lot. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Anybody else?
5th Alabama, Sonic.
Go for it,
I wanna
brother,
say
man.
that I've never seen this many people at a drill before, and I'm impressed. This is incredible how well we all work together.
Hell yeah, man. We got to take it. We got to put it on the battlefield, boys. We got to take it on the battlefield. But you're fucking totally right, Caliber. I love it, man. Thank you for coming. Oh, wait. Last call for NCOs.
5th Alabama.
Go
Corporal
for it, brother,
Sewell.
man.
I wouldn't mind if this was a quarterly thing, at least once every 3 months, or give or take, because this is a hell of a turnout kind of thing.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I do agree. We'll definitely get together and try to come up with the next date for this, brother, man. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. All right, boys. I'm going to open it up to the peanut gallery here. This is for anybody and everybody here. You just holler out your regiment and your name, all right? And just, go at it.
7 Tennessee, Private First Class, Lazy Gamer here.
Go for it, brother, man. Center.
I just like the fact that every regiment talked about what things they found very well improved and all that, and different methods they know how to play the game, and shared it to all. I really like the idea that we done. I just want to say that.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we do appreciate you coming, 7th Tennessee. We love you, boys. Boy, howdy. As always. Hell yeah. Anybody else?
33rd Virginia Bacon.
Take it, Bacon.
1 second.
Oh, okay. I'll just add you over here, Bacon. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, I just wanted to add something. I think I speak for myself, not only for myself, but majority of the 33rd. When I say I really enjoyed this, this really taught me a lot, as well as some of the others. I would also like to add, this really helped me personally, because sometimes it gets it gets really chaotic on the battlefield. Concentrating on Discord chat, as well as chat, and you have so much going on. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for putting this. Appreciate each and every.
Oh, you cut out there, Mr. Bacon. Bacon, your microphone. Bacon, no.
Hang on, is it working?
Yep, there you go. We got you.
You're
good.
good.
You're live.
Yeah. What I was saying was, I just like to thank each and every one of you, because it helped not only myself, but I speak for a majority of the 33rd whenever I say that, there's a lot of chaos on the battlefield. What really helped me was, practicing with, I guess you could say, like managing Discord chat and hearing in-game chat all at once, because there's so many people. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Thank you.
Hell yeah, brother man. Hell yeah. Yes, sir.
Nice.
All right, boys. Anybody else got anything else they'd like to add tonight? Yep, go for it, Twister.
We heard you busted during that, Twista.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Blood
Holy shit, he did. He felt like a dirty boy, I tell you. Oh, my God. Oh, boy, howdy. Oh, shit. All right. And yes, Dirt, he blew his top off. Oh, wait. Anybody else got anything else they'd like to add tonight? All right. Okay.
I'd like to add one more thing.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
7 South Carolina. I just was waiting for the privates and such. One more thing. I want to add something to our rifle qual again. Not rifle qual, but rifle lesson one more time.
Yep.
I know we talked about the pattern infield, but sometimes it's just not available. And I know every single rifle is different, but just choose 1 or 2 others, except for the pattern infield, that you're just really fucking good at. So you can just kill as many Yankee boys as you can handle. All right, that's it.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, boys. All right, cool beans. Well, boy, howdy. I know I held you here long enough and against the free will, I'm pretty sure. But, gentlemen, we're going to send it off with one more volley right up there at Sky Daddy, all right? For our fallen brothers who have failed and have not got up from the cannonball fire. So, gentlemen, go ahead and get at the ready. At the ready. All right. Gentlemen, take aim at Sky Daddy up there to the north. Aim at Sky Daddy is among us.
Deafening. Kramer died. He got shot. Shot in the leg. Ripped his
Well, I wish I was in the land of cotton,